Welcome to the NodeXL Gallery Glimpse. In this episode, I'll be exploring how the fact that NodeXL is embedded in a spreadsheet helps with social network analysis. Now, I've become interested in spectrum auctions, and so here's a search against the NodeXL graph server for these terms, and you can see the usual community graph where we have in group 1 lots of users who are mentioning those terms but not referring to anybody else, and then here in the rest of the graph, folks that actually are forming a community and referring to each other. So I'm interested in that community. Who are the big players and how are they related to each other? And so you can drill down. So I've created this graph in NodeXL, which actually just looks at groups G2, 3, 4, and 5. But the question is, how did I do that? So to show you, let's go over to Excel. So NodeXL will create a lot of data in a worksheet, and you can see things like edges, vertices, groups, group vertices, and so on. And here, starting in the edges sheet, which is the key one, you can see the graph that we started with, the source vertex, so the user tweeting, and then there's their own name if they just mentioned nobody, and other names if they mentioned other Twitter users. And here you can see highlighted on the graph where those folks are. What I'd really like to do is to identify the vertex 1 groups. Now, that's not information that's on this worksheet. So I've used the built-in Excel function, VLOOKUP, over here, to look up in given vertex 1 in the group vertices worksheet what the name of that group is. And so you can see that now in this column, which then means I can filter. So I go into the built-in filtering function, I uncheck all, and now I'm just going to pick the ones I want. So I want G2, G3, G4, and G5. Click OK. And you can see now my dataset only includes vertex pairs that are in that group. I click Refresh Graph, and now you can see there is the drill down. So what that now allows me to do is to figure out and look exactly at where the folks are that are the top 10 influential. So for example, in the snapshot, if I scroll down, you can see there are the top 10 vertices, and I can now compare that to this sheet I have in Excel, the CNET, for example, and all the other nodes. NodeXL is a social network analysis tool that's produced by the Social Media Research Foundation. See you next time.